All right, you know how we're talking about wealth and rich people and all of that.
Yes.
Now, wealthy people are in jeopardy.
Why is this?
Wealthy children of wealthy people are in danger. There has been this new thing, right, where Bill Gates and Warren Buffett got together, and they're doing this pledge thing.
I heard. Has this been going on for a while?
I think for a little while.
Because I think I heard about this last year. I saw
It's
that.
been that long.
Oh, it hasn't. Or well, they were. Who is it? Warren.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Okay. For some reason, I had Warren Spector in my head, and I was like, wait a minute, he makes video games. Yeah, I saw this special with them two sitting together talking to, I believe it was like Princeton or some big business school. They were sitting down together and they were talking about some, I don't know, they were just talking about how to make money, I think, or something, like business or something. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm sorry.
And they're really good businessmen. I mean, Bill Gates kind of rode the wave, but I mean, they're both pretty good at what they do.
He made the stuff to, well, I mean, Bill Gates has gotten pretty good at business.
But when you have something like that, it's like wildfire, just catches.
Yeah, it sells itself.
Yeah, and Warren Buffett is just, you know,
he's the man.
He's the man.
Yeah.
So they have this pledge thing where they pledge to give away half of their money to charity. Half. Now, over 30 billionaires have already made the pledge to give at least half of their money away to charity. At least half.
This is silly.
Some people are giving all of their money away, and it's not like here's a check. It's over years. Like it's like over the rest of their lives or whatever. Maybe when they die, the rest goes, or just a little here and there. But they pledged to give their money away. You know how impressive that is. But granted, they have billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Which I think is great. But look at their kids. Their kids are like, you know, we never have to work. And I'm sure in most cases, they will never have to work. But the empire's just going to give it away.
I go back and forth with this. I don't think I'm a bad person. I think I'm an okay person. I give to people sometimes.
You're honest.
I'm honest. And I'm like, okay, you spent your life making all this money. And I know Warren Buffett's got his thing where he just doesn't care about money. I just don't understand why people that don't care about money are blessed with money. I just don't understand.
I guess because they've had it for so long.
Yeah, but it's not like it was, nobody gave them money. Like, they didn't inherit money. They made their money. So it's new money. It's not old money. This is fairly new money. I know Warren Buffett's kind of old, but it's still fairly new money. I mean, we're talking about like 50 years of money and not like hundreds of years of money.
Right. Like
it's
the Rockefeller. There's a Rockefeller that's involved in. I mean, can you imagine, like, I guess this type of money that they have, billionaires. If I had $6 million in the bank, I'd feel pretty good, but I wouldn't be giving away half of my. You know what I mean? It just not because that's my money, but because you can lose it that fast.
I just don't. You can. It's fleeting sometimes. I mean, you can have a bad investment and billions of dollars go out the window. I mean, I just don't like. On the side that I'm on the side of somebody who doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
So, you know, I ain't hurting or nothing, but I don't have money to blow.
That kind of money.
I don't have that kind of money. But like, to me, I know money becomes a lot less important when you have it, but to me, it's like, that's great that you're giving some to charity, but like half of it, that's extra to me. And like you said, your kids are like, what are you doing? Like, that's generational money. Like, that's money that could go on for generations in your family, and you have a legacy.
But then again, some of them, like what I heard, maybe I'm wrong, totally wrong, but between a couple of them, it's like $900 billion that they have. And
what charities are these things going to? I'm starting to question charities as well.
You always gotta question charities, but I'm sure that they've been working with organizations for long enough to where they know.
I mean, they have their own. Are they given to their own? Like, is Bill Gates given to the Gates Foundation?
Yeah, but
that's shady.
Yeah, but that money is given. You know what I mean?
I know that it goes
distributed
out.
by
I know.
other people. Not like
it's shady. I don't know, man. When somebody tells me, like, I would love to have faith in people and just think that everybody's doing something that's good. But when somebody tells me, yeah, I have $1 billion, I'm giving away half of it. I'm like, Are you?
Right.
Are you really?
Right. I see what you're saying.
What are you getting out of it? Like,
but Bill Gates has been doing a lot for so long.
I know.
To say something like that for him is pretty. You know what I mean? If I had $90 billion,
I'm really jealous. I mean, that you really are.
45.
That's all it boils down to.
You know what? My kids wouldn't. With $45 billion, my kids won't.
I'm just jealous. I'm just jealous. I mean, I wish I had that kind of money to even
give
think
me
that
one
I
of the billion. Just give me one. Toss me a stack.
It seems to be okay. All right, hear me out. I appreciate charities and they're great, and especially stuff where you're not pissing money away. Like Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
Okay, Make-A-Wish is a constant. I don't know how legit Make-A-Wish is.
Right.
I don't know how legit they are, but you know that that's a constant outpouring of money where it's not being pissed away into some bogus research. Like, there's stuff that's like cancer research. I'm all about cancer getting cured.
But okay, go ahead.
But like, how long do you have to research cancer?
Right.
Like, is it constantly changing? Is it like
there is different?
I know there's different strains and like,
but it's not.
But some people beat cancer. Yeah. So to me, I guess I feel like either you're gonna beat it or you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much, and I'm coming from a place of complete ignorance because I have no idea what is involved in cancer research. But like, to me, it seems like, how much more research do you got to do? You're already curing people of it. There's people that have beaten cancer. Like, Lance Armstrong doesn't have cancer anymore.
But I don't think that was something that came from research. I think that was just his body and what he was doing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, where is all this money going? It goes to cancer research. Like, are they really researching?
I think they really are, but my problem...
What are they doing?
Is that when they go in the lab and they come up with these formulas and they come up with these serums, there's a company behind that that's going to be making billions of dollars on the drug that's being made.
Yeah, the money's going into somebody's pocket.
So you give all this money to somebody that's going to turn around and sell it for like $800 a shot when you need 6 shots a day.
Okay. That brings up another point. If we're spending all this public money on cancer research, right? This charity work, it's great and all that. Why isn't this shit free? Like, when they figure out something, why don't you get it for free? Like, why do I gotta spend 10? Like you go like in. I'm sure that I'm not out the ballpark here. Why do I gotta spend $100,000 on some experimental medication? Shouldn't that be free? If you're gonna use something experimental on me, and I'm now part of the experiment,
I would think
shouldn't that be free?
I mean,
who's
if I
getting
were
paid?
to expire on your watch, I mean,
like, I still gotta pay. like is that? I mean, am I crazy?
The bill.
But like, people go all across the world looking for experimental cures, and that should be free. They're
testing you.
Yeah, you're offering up yourself to be part of this experiment. I gotta pay? That seems crazy to me.
Right.
Why do I gotta pay for that?
See
how we got here, but we were talking about Bill Gates giving his money away.
Right.
Yeah, he should stop that.
I'm for it. I mean, if you got that much money,
I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
He's got that much money.
I know. They do have
like,
a lot of money.
Yeah.
They have cartoonish money.
Yeah, he didn't just make Avatar and made $30 million off of it. And now he's like, let me give all my money away. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's a lot of money.
It's cartoon.
He's not hurt.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. Believe me, more power to him. Better him than me. Because I don't know if I was that rich, if I would give half my money away. Like,
some are giving all of it.
If I reach from the point I am now, and I somehow get rich, I don't know that I would be willing to give away half of it. I just don't know. Maybe they're just more giving than I am.
Maybe they're just so comfortable with the fact that they know where their finances are at right now, and they never have to worry about anything.
Yeah, there's nothing that can. Warren Buffett more so can be. I think he can lose his money more than Bill Gates because Warren Buffett doesn't have a product. Like, Bill Gates is getting paid forever off of Microsoft.
Yeah.
Like, until Microsoft is gone, which is going to be who knows when.
It's been doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, I think they're alright for a little while.
Yeah.
Like, until that company goes away, he's paid.
And you have to be the worst businessman in the world to lose all your money after something like this. You can write a book
Right.
and live comfortably the rest of your life off of
Exactly.
your royalties and your,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to have that kind of money,
It just haven't
really
gone.
just,
Yeah, fuck up. Pretty serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
well, I mean, that's a lot of money coming into the charity circuit, whatever you call
I
it.
just don't trust that thing, man.
I
I
mean,
don't
I'm
trust
sure
that
the-
thing. I'd rather give it to. I'd rather do like how he's doing and have like a foundation, but then be a part of it. Like so I can
Yeah.
see where my money's going. Like I would like let's say I had millions of dollars, right? And I was like, all right, I had millions of dollars. I would like look for something that I had a passion about and that I thought would be beneficial. Like I'm about kids. Like
Right.
I think you gotta start at the ground level.
Yeah.
So like to me, I would like start a foundation that had something to do with something I was interested in. Like even if it was like business development or like a niche, you know what I mean? Like something that kids don't really have an opportunity to do. Not like there's boys and girls clubs, there's PAL and all that other stuff. They can go play sports. They can go do. That's all well and good. Like, and I know athletes do that stuff a lot. I wouldn't do anything like that because there's already avenues for that.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna look for something that kids don't have, like a business school, like some kind of early business education or something, or like or computer skills, or something like that that's different, that offers them something different that they can. I would spend my money on that, and then I can go in there every day and see kids doing this stuff and learning and scholarships and things like that, where I know that this stuff's getting used,
I do scholarship.
not just lying in somebody's pocket.
Right.
So anyway, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
So,
And Wyclef just gave up I don't know if he's part of this pledge thing. If you want to find out who's they write out letters and pledges, these rich people.
does Wyclef got money like that?
I don't think so.
I
But
don't either.
we're talking about pledges.
Right.
But if you want to see who's giving and who's saying what about what they're doing, it's thegivingpledge.org. So you can check it out. And they write letters and stuff about why they're giving and where they're giving. And